What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we have the NG model September 2024 releases for you all. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for this, as today NG models has a really big release, as we haven't had one like about 2 months, it feels like. So I really hope each and every one of you are excited for this. Hints looked really good from what I heard, so really eager to see what this is all about, and this could be a really big moment here for NG moving forward. With that being said, we're not going to waste any further time and go ahead and get started with the offers here for this month. Let's just go ahead and see what's going on, guys. We're going to start with a Qatar Boeing 777-300ER. This is Alpha 7 Bravo Alpha Charlie in the retro livery. This is a light product as well. What NG model's light product is it has less features, so no aerials and whatnot. I don't know why the picture will not load here, but it might be down the page a little bit. But anyway, it is the retro livery, so that's a solid start. The MSRP $43.99. That is very generous, so that will be a very affordable product for anybody interested, and it still has the normal proportional components of the mold, so think like a Aero Classics but way enhanced. So very cool, looking very forward to that, and I'll try to load up a picture once it can load. So looking very nice right there. That's a nice start to the release. I'm liking it. Okay, next up we have a UPS Boeing 747-8 freighter, November 633 Uniform Papa, and this is the last 747-8 for UPS, celebrating the Queen of the Skies. Very nice. So there we go. So the CGIs are now loading. So really nice release right here. I don't think NG's done a UPS 748 yet, so liking it very much. This is a solid aircraft, and you also have the Queen of the Skies sticker here in the front. Mold is awesome. I got the bare metal one from a few months ago, and it's really great. So really excited about this. I think this is another really great release right here. I'll try to load that Qatar again. I guess the picture just must not be there, so apologies on that. But anyway, looking great for the UPS 747-8, and once again, another very solid offering. That's great. Let's continue. We have another one. This is 605 Uniform Papa, and this is the first 747-8 with the Spirit of Joe Stutter titles. So let's take a look at this aircraft, and you can see it right here. So a little bit of diversity, but you know, once again, we've talked about this with the duplicates. At least in this particular case, you know, you do have a little bit of substantial variety, and well, substantial is a little bit much, but with regards to it being a popular aircraft that they haven't done before is what I'm trying to get to. So these are a little bit more acceptable. Let's see where they go from here. Hopefully it's just 2. I think that is plenty. Let's see what they got next. Yes, a Lufthansa 747-8I Delta Alpha Bravo Yankee Alpha, and this has the Brandenburg, I think that's the city name, on it as well. I think this is their first time doing a new livery. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but regardless, that's a really, really popular aircraft. That's a great release. That's definitely an A. This is exactly what NG needs right now. They are kind of been in a little bit of a slump over the last year. This is their chance here to get back in it. So I'm liking this so far. This is really great, despite it being all wide bodies, but that will be changing very soon. So a really great release, and they're using that 748 mold to its fullest potential. I'm loving it. We're also going to get SCAScan, and very similar to the UPS on a whole new magnitude. This aircraft is so popular. This is where you can justify moments like this, in my opinion. If you don't know, any Lufthansa wide body is very popular. Just go look on eBay listings of the A340s and 747s and A380s. Obviously, Gemini's done a few more recently, but even still, planes are very, very valuable, and Lufthansa is a very popular airline. So once again, can get behind this a little bit more. Let's see if the logic continues. This has been really, really great so far. They spent some time thinking about all this. 3 is a little excessive anyway. This is Alpha Bravo Yankee Alpha, and this one has a sticker on it. So let's go ahead and take a look. And yeah, very small sticker, but at least some variety. Once again, I think 2 would have been plenty there, but why not 3rd for good measure? At least it is a popular offering, so once again, can live with it a little bit more. So let's hope 3 is it, and let's see what we got next. Okay, a Malaysia Boeing 777-300ER, and this is going to be 9 Mike Sierra Alpha, and this is a fantasy livery, as they didn't have a 777-300, so that's cool. They just had the ER. So yeah, interesting aircraft for sure. There's been plenty of opinions floating around about fantasy aircraft. You know, I'm not completely opposed to it. I think they're fine. So as long as it's substantial variety, and it gives, you know, I don't know what the landscape over there is, if they like fantasy aircraft or not, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of market for this aircraft. So once again, not bad. I think this is a reasonable release here, and definitely better than 4 or 5 more Lufthansas. 3 is the perfect number there, considering how popular those are. So overall, very nice so far. Let's continue here. Air Canada Boeing 777-300ER Charlie Foxtrot India Tango Whiskey in the Go Canada Go color scheme. Once again, just this is great. This is exactly what we want from NG. I'm getting the 2020 2021 vibes again. This is really great. We're just hitting it off right now. So really awesome scheme. I love the drop shadow there on the Go Canada Go titles, in the tail, of course. This is great. I want to see this continue. I just want to keep going. This is awesome. Let's keep this up. Come on now. A Qatar Boeing 787-8. Now this is Alpha 7 Bravo Charlie Echo with the FIFA 2022 sticker. Now I can't remember if they did a -8 on this or not, but anyway though, it's been a while, so I can live with this one a little bit more. And these are any Qatar planes fairly popular, so very similar story to the Lufthansa, besides this being kind of outdated now, but that's all right. It is what it is, so can't complain with it too much. And we're also going to have a 25th anniversary sticker, Bravo Charlie Bravo. Once again, I don't know if they did this one on the -8 or not. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say hopefully they didn't. And if they didn't, it's definitely a really good release. So very nice to see that one that's already been dated and one that's, I think these are still fine. I might be wrong though. But anyway, I don't think it's been done on the 8th, which is the point. So very nice to see. Somebody fact check me if you'd like. I would love the confirmation, but I'm thinking they just did the -9s on that. So that's really solid so far. Let's keep this up. We have a blank 767-400 right here. Very nice to see. Once again, these really are a very niched market here for customs and all that, but I think they're definitely cool to release a couple of months, so can't complain too much, especially if you're doing a Euro white custom, so that's cool, even though it feels like we've got every 767-400 in the United States over the last 2 years, but I'm not complaining. I'll take more, the more the better. I know there is a government in somewhere in Europe that has one of those, so maybe somebody can tackle that project. We also have the A330-800 Neo. Once again, very nice to see that, and it looks quite cool. It's a very nice aircraft. I recently got my first one, so you'll be seeing that in an upcoming video very soon. So very excited about that. It was a Phoenix release actually, but hope to get an NG one like the Greenland one or one of those at some point in the future. We also have the A330-900 Neo, very logical progression here, so can't complain with that. And once again, more opportunity for anybody interested. So appreciate NG for diving into that market. It's really helpful and makes these customs much easier. Same song, second verse for the 747-8i. Once again, it feels like we've got several of these, but hey, anytime that you have an opportunity to do a custom, why not take it? So appreciate it very much. And we have the freighter as well if you're looking for the particular variant. So yeah, and these aren't tough for NG to get out by any means. They're already producing all the 747-8s this month anyway, so not very hard for them to add that in there. So delay those though if you're going to delay any of these aircraft, not the ones on top, please. And we have an Aegean Airbus A321neo Sierra X-Ray November Alpha Hotel. Very nice release right here. Now they did do this, I think it was within the last year at some point, but there's not many Aegean models out there and they're pretty popular. So once again, with the standard delivery, I think that this is a little bit more justified. So I can live with this. I'm not sure if they're still in stock heavily or not. I think the 320 Neos are, but I could be wrong. They maybe didn't do the 321 Neo, but I think they did at least once. So I'll give them a little bit of slack there considering that it's popular. So not bad right there. We can take that. And we have a China Eastern, and very good progression, by the way. Just one of them, that's plenty. China Eastern 737-800 Bravo 1789 in the Yokin Peacock color scheme. So that's a cool looking scheme. And again, I'm not sure what the market is for all these specials that they keep doing, but it must be fairly high if they just continue to push them out. So we'll take that for all of our Asia collectors, looking nice. And then we have another one. This one is 1790. So do we have a substantial livery change? It looks about the same. Am I wrong? I hope I am, but it looks about the same. So once again, very similar concept. I'm not sure what the demand is, so there might be more demand than what we're aware of. So can't complain with that too much since I don't understand that demographic very well. Sorry about that webcam as well. I'm about to just order a new one. It's very unfortunate what it's doing, so I'll just turn it off until it gets better. So apologies about that. Okay, next up we have a Bonanza, or sorry, is it just Bonza? I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but 737 MAX 8. It's a Flair Airlines hybrid livery, and this is Charlie Foxtrot Lima Kilo Charlie. So very cool to see this one, as this has been a really neat hybrid that's been flashing all around. So I think that's pretty cool, and I think that this will serve pretty well. So definitely cool to see another very interesting livery right here, and overall getting more variety in this release. So that's definitely really cool to see. Sorry, the webcam's kind of distracting. I'm just trying to get it back on because I know that's normally how we roll around here, but what can we do? Okay, oh, yes, and yes, this is huge. Okay, American Airlines 737 MAX 8. I saw this and people talked about it. We hoped it was a MAX. We got a MAX. 737 MAX 8, November 338, Romeo Sierra. That is huge. That is epic. Yes, and yes. This is where the tables could turn right here. High quality release. Gemini hasn't done one since 2021, so it's been 3 years. That's exactly what the collectors are looking for. I mean, this is huge. I'll definitely be getting 2 of these, maybe 3. We'll just see how they turn out. But once again, it's been a while since we've got a really high quality release that hasn't been done by them. And now we get back into the discussion of, we already had a great United A320 now, but now we get back into the discussion of the American Airlines narrow-body Airbus aircraft. Can we finally get those? There's still plenty to be done. United's another A319 would be great. So there's still plenty of releases to do, but can this be the jumpstart for NG to take it to the next level? That's a huge release. They're in very high demand. I love it. I think it's huge. It's going to be a great aircraft. So as long as they can perfect the color, they're going to really struggle to screw that up. That's huge, big time. That's been requested for probably 4 or 5 years now. So NG, well done. About time. This is where it could really start. I saw that hint, and I saw many people talking about it. It came to fruition. Good job, NG. Let's keep this up. This is it right here. United 737 MAX 8, November 37318 in the blue Evo blue livery. Once again, now we get back into the discussion. I was just talking about this with some friends last night regarding, well, if the Gemini Jets one comes out, then why not buy that one first? And I said last night, admittingly, I said, you know, we've got to the point with NG where it's fair to say that it's fine to buy the Gemini if it comes out first, because I can't trust NG right now. Can NG's trust be back to being established? This is the moment right here. And I was going to pass on that Gemini because the color wasn't as perfected as that first release. I'm glad I did, because this is going to be a great opportunity to get this one instead. It might get delayed 4 or 6 months. I understand the concept of that. I value the hard product significantly. NG's corporation and their decisions there are not desirable. They're not the best, but I do have to give them some credit for their hard product. It is really good, and they do a great job. So once again, just same for the American. As long as the color turns out good and they do a great job, I absolutely will be getting this. So absolutely will be getting one of these. I'm very, very happy to see NG really finally turning the corner and realizing that there is a market for these aircraft. Seems like they kind of forgot about that over the last year, but they're turning the corner here. I want to see this continue. This is really great. This is awesome. Let's just keep scrolling, guys. This is epic. And we're going to have one with the ensuring a better future color scheme as well. And once again, we're just continuing the kick. Now, I don't think this livery is flying right now. I might be wrong. I'm not sure if this will be a new livery or if it was already painted, because I think they had one, I'm forgetting which one it was, but they had one that was green as well, and I think they may have repainted it. I'm trying to remember, so I'm going to have to look into this. So if somebody knows, feel free to let me know. But anyway, if this is still flying, I absolutely will be getting it too. I just don't know if it's a new livery or if it was a scheme and then they repainted it, because there was, once again, I'm forgetting which one it was, but I think it was a different one that was flying and they might have repainted it. But anyway, yes, this is huge right now. This is really, really great. Let's keep it up. This is epic, man. These two right here, I mean, this could save NG as a company for the US market share. This is huge. We're going to get another one with the United Together color scheme. This is logical progression. Makes a little bit more sense. 27261. Gemini did do this aircraft 2.5 years ago, maybe or so. Once again, though, it sneaks in here well, and I think it fits the build. It's definitely much more logical than the 3 older liveries that they did, but there is a market for some of those, but there's definitely a market for this. I thought about this one when Gemini did it. I think I'll probably prioritize the green livery if that's flying, but I'll definitely consider this. So this is a great day for United Hub aircraft. People like Aviation J777X. You're going to have to start getting back into collecting, sir. Whoever knows that reference, I hope that you got a laugh out of that. But anyway, this is huge. I just want to see it continue. And now we're going to get the AV titles as well. They're going all out. And, you know, I don't want to be counterintuitive here, because I've said that, you know, some of these, I can't even get a picture to load, but that's all right. You know, doing all these stickers may not be the most logical progression, but, you know, with NG, it's kind of one of 2 choices, right? You can either do them all at once, or you can do them spread out. They've done them spread out before. It gets a little redundant. I do give them some credit for at least doing them all at once. And, you know, once again, this ensuring the better future color scheme is pretty substantial. So I think that one's certainly worth it. These 2 we could, ooh, sorry if anybody saw that, if you're reacting live with me. But anyway, let's get back to this. Okay. These are not as substantial stickers, but, you know, they are stickers, so they count there, and, you know, we can make a real argument for it. But, you know, I think knocking them all out at once makes a little bit more sense. So anyway, though, looking very nice. And once again, I'm very happy to see all these Uniteds, but these 2 especially are huge. What do we got next? What can we do next? Somehow can we continue to top it? We're going to get another Southwest 737 MAX 8 Desert Gold. This is going to be a light. It's November 871 Hotel Alpha Kilo. I'm actually interested in getting this. I want to try the NG Light products. I might get that Qatar instead. I don't know, but I just want to see what they're about, and I'm eager to see how this aircraft looks. Again, no aerials and other features like that. So I think this is huge, and I really do applaud NG's efforts for finding a way to make these products a little bit more affordable, and I'm eager to see what they're going to be about. So I really do feel like this could be huge moving forward, and I'm eager to see what they're going to look like in that landscape. So I do applaud their efforts for experimenting with this, and I hope it goes really well. So I'm eager to see this. I think that's a really cool release and a very popular one to start off with. That's really cool. Very nice. This continues to go better and better. They're also going to do it on the Canyon Blue livery as well. I think they messed up the registration, but that's all right. It's supposed to be CB. Hopefully they get that fixed because they have it in the CGI, so they probably knew that. So just a typo most likely. Oh yeah, ends by the B on the keyboard. That's definitely just a typo. So anyway, Colin Barrett as well is going to get done, which is awesome. Again, I'm eager to see how these turn out. And if this does make a line of more affordable products, I think people will take advantage of it. I mean, I don't know what they're going to be at retailers. I'm going to have to log on here in a little bit and see. But, you know, if the MSRP, they should be like $36, which, I mean, if you want to save $10 and no aerials, I think that's a huge, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? It's a huge sell point is that could be the difference. So I'm eager to see how that's going to turn out, especially with the colors right and all that, but excited to see how this light line goes. I'm really eager to see it. So this is going in a great direction, guys. You can't deny what we got going right now. This is exactly what NG's need to do. They need to do this about 6 months ago, but we're finally arriving. Okay, we're back to some non-US aircraft. Here we go for the Air China C919, and this is the first one for them, and this is Bravo 919 X-Ray. And it looked like we had multiple pictures there. Oh, this might be the product photo. Yeah, it is. So yeah, I'm not sure why this is listed here. Maybe it's already ready to go, which is awesome, but it looks really nice. So cool to see that. I know there's a market for it, I'm sure. So that's awesome to see, and overall, a really nice release right there. And then we have a China Southern one as well. So very cool to see that too. So awesome to see it. And that one turned out really well, I'm sure. Let's look at the product photo real quick. Come on. Hello. There we go. Looking very nice as well. So that's huge. And the webcam doing what it does best. I'm about to just order another one, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. So I'll try to get back on. I think it's working. Okay. So anyway, let's continue down the line. Japan 787-8 Expo 25. I don't know if these were previously announced or not. I feel like they were, but anyway, looking quite nice and cool to see that one finally getting out. And then, okay, we're back to what we got. So here's the Shuken Airlines, I think Airbus A350, Bravo's 306 November, Panda Route Ultimate Collection. Very nice to see that. I thought that was previously announced too, but I might be wrong. So somebody correct me in the comments if it wasn't, but cool regardless. And then we got an Airbus A350 for Panda Route right there. So that's also looking very nice. Cool to see that. Alrighty, so let's continue down the list right here. Again, I think these are previously announced, but regardless, China Unite 737-800, and this is Bravo 7563 in the city of Wizku or Winsu. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, that one, maybe that one wasn't. I don't know, but anyway, it looks really nice. So that's a cool color scheme and getting that ultimate collection going. We'd love to see that. So that's very nice. Okay, here we go. Southwest 737-800 November 8681 Mike Triple Crown 1. I don't want to jump the gun, but I do want to say if this continues, NG Models is back, which is huge. Wow, this is their best release in about 2 years. This is great. That's great looking. The CGI is a little dark, but hopefully the model turns out a little bit lighter than that. But we have needed the new Triple Crown 1. That's huge. Very excited about that. Very prompted them to get that done. I think it was painted maybe 5 months ago or so. So not bad. Very fair response time. So huge to see that. Got California 1 last month. Now we're getting Triple Crown 1. Very impressed. Again, some of these might get delayed. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the hard product will at some point arrive. And that's huge. You can't deny it. So huge, 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 huge. Can it continue? That is the end of the release, very much so, and very logical for them to put the August releases at the bottom now. That's much easier, so I like that, and overall really great. Okay, guys, NG is definitely working on being back. This is a huge step in the right direction. I don't think that anybody can deny that. Between the American Max 8, United Max 8, Southwest Maxes for a new product line that I think will be huge, and Triple Crown 1 as well. Really impressive. I mean, great to see. The Lufthansa and UPS 747-8s are also really cool as well. I'm very happy to see this progression. I think that NG is definitely going to go in the right direction if they continue going towards this. I understand having highs and lows and fast and slow months and, you know, every other concept that we could talk about here, but at the end of the day, nobody can deny that these are popular offerings that need to be done and need to be established, especially the American United Max 8s. So that's huge. Triple Crown 1 is going to be another great special livery to add to the collection, which I'm stoked about. I'm really, really happy to see this for NG. I've talked about them needing a release like this, and some people are getting on their last leg, and I think that this might be their opportunity to get back in it. You know, I think several collectors are going to have at least 2 or 3 here that they are going to want to buy. For me, it's going to be a big month. The American Max 8 going to be getting 2 or 3 of those. The United Max is going to be getting 1 or 2 of those. The United ensuring a better future color scheme. Definitely interested if it's still in that livery, which might as well just check real quick since we're here, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. So yeah, I thought that that's what it looked like right there. So let's go to, do we have a Jet Photos listing? I think that this one got repainted. Yeah, so you can see the photos here from 2024. So okay, so this one was previously in that livery back in 2022 or so. So a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I thought that one got repainted, but still really cool to see them do it. It is substantial, but these 2 are still in their liveries, so that's awesome. I think they're huge. The Southwest light products I think will be really great. I think that there'll be a market for that, and I'm really eager to see how those turn out and what comes about of those aircraft. So I'm really excited about those. Kind of interesting here with the 3 that were available. Those, I'm not exactly sure what was going on. But anyway, and Triple Crown 1, once again, will be huge. So absolutely we'll be getting that as well. And again, this is a huge moment for NG. I think that they quite literally saved their US market share with this release. Again, this needs to continue. This needs to go through 2024 and into 2025. But if they needed to step in the right direction, and if they needed it immediately, they needed it now. I saw speculation about these being the Boeing house liveries again. They certainly won up that and were able to come out with a very unique line here to get away from that. So I think that's huge. Logically speaking, there is a model for everybody here. They really did a great job representing regions from the Middle East all the way back to the United States and beyond. The blank models are also pretty cool for their select regions. But again, it wasn't, you know, unlogical. The Uniteds are a little excessive, but they got them all done. You can't do another one, I don't think. So that's pretty exciting. So I think they're going to be in good shape with that. So I can't blame them in that regard. And again, some of these seem like duplicates, but if anybody knows in the comments, let me know. But again, I think this is a huge moment for NG. I'm really excited to see how they progress. But the September 2024 releases undoubtedly are one of the best releases they've had in a very long time, definitely since middle of 2023. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you're planning to get. Once again, I'm personally very impressed with their efforts here, and I think this will go a long way in saving their US market share if it continues. This needs to be more than 1 month. If we don't have another release like this by December, then we can have another talk about it. But I was about to, you know, my Gemini Jets video that I've wanted to make, that's number 1 on the list. But NG was about to get a pretty rough video, but they're going to get one more chance here with me, considering that this release obviously has so much substantial meaning to it. And, you know, there's other issues. I know there's been some CRP issues coming up and all the rest of it. And we're going to talk about all those, and I'm not going to, you know, give NG a pass here. They're still going to get the constructive criticism as they deserve for how they have handled situations over the last year. But we'll see what happens. I'm willing to give them more than an opportunity here, but we'll still talk about the video when it's time. But I need some more material to make it justified, and that's exactly what we're going for. So let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm pretty impressed. I'm excited to see what's coming up, and this could definitely be the turning point for NG models. That being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.